talk about corn in Chicago. That's up 8 3/4 cents to 683.5. Maize up 7.5 cents to 680 3/4. How about the new crop? That's up 2 1/4 cents, trying to hang on to that 590 number. 590 1/4 is last. Just about 2 1/4 cents off the highs there. How about soybeans? Well, what's going on there? 21 3/4 cents higher in that March contract. 15.24 1/4 is last. May is up 19 1/4 cents to 15.15 3/4. Now we have to kind of take a quick peek at what's going on the new crop. That's Novi of 23. We're going to bring that chart up here, and that's up 9.5 cents. There we go. Kind of took off. That's good. We were struggling to get through that 13.50 level. 13.54 1/4. So we've got some movement out the deferreds. Let's talk about Chicago wheat. The wheat in Chicago. Well, it's up 11 1/4 cents in that March contract to 7.52.5. May is up 11.5 cents to 7.60.5. How about that? Why don't we see what the hard red wheat in Kansas City is doing? HRW done in KC. 20 3/4 cents higher in that March contract. 8.64 even is last. May up 19 cents to 8.57 even. Spring wheat. What's going on in the spring wheat? Well, that's going to be higher too. This is in Minneapolis. 9 cents higher in the March contract. 9.18.5 is last. 7 cents from the highs. May is up 9 cents right behind it to 9.12 1/4. And then finally, let's take a quick peek at cotton before we get to our next guest analyst. This price is brought to us by Bar Chart, and we're 112 points higher in that March contract to 87.78. Let's bring in Oliver Sloup from Blue Line Futures. He's in Chicago, where I believe it was snowing today, Oliver, or yesterday too, probably too, right? What are your thoughts here? I was busy. I didn't get a chance to bring up that Novi new crop, but it looks like we made a little bit of a move out there.
Yeah, the markets are rallying back, which is a lot better than where we started the week. But if you zoom things out, we're really trading at the exact same prices from last Thursday when you and I last spoke. Up here just above $15 in that May contract, and right up here near $6.80 in that May corn contract. And I think these are kind of pivotal pockets as far as technicals go. Looking at the May corn, 684 and 685 was the December 30th high as well as the January 19th high. This is going to act as near-term resistance here heading into the end of the week. If the bulls can chew through this level and achieve consecutive closes above here, I think potentially we make a run at $7, psychologically significant. A failure here probably keeps us a little bit more range-bound between, call it 660 and 680. Beans, on the other hand, I think might run into a little bit more headwinds. We're looking at South America very closely. Obviously, the weather story in Argentina has been on the front and center of everyone's radar, but what we're looking at is the Brazilian crop, which I think is largely underreported, and then you're also talking about potential storage capacity issues down there. So if they start to ramp up harvest and run out of places to put their crop, I think that could be a headwind to the market.
All right, well, I like that. That's good stuff. I mean, you've always got some great technicals. We appreciate that, but I also want to highlight the fact that you brought up a countryman of mine. I'm Dutch. That's my ethnicity. But you talked about falling asleep and maybe waking up 20 years later. Well, Rip Van Winkle, he's another famous Dutchman for doing that. So that's a good old story. I appreciate you bringing that up. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, we're going to go away, pay some bills. We're going to come back and talk more, maybe about Rip Van Winkle when we come back after this.